General Hospital, June 27. Recap. Secrets, suspicion, and a baptism under siege. On a day meant for holy water, blessings, and the innocence of new beginnings, Port Charles found itself swamped in a rising tide of secrets, fragile alliances, and the ever-familiar scent of danger. The long-anticipated baptism of Daisy, the child that has come to symbolize hope for Michael, Sasha, and the rest of the Corinthos clan, quickly becomes the backdrop for a confluence of revelations that not only test loyalties but reveal the increasingly blurred lines between justice, revenge, and redemption. It begins quietly, almost tenderly, as Michael invites his younger sister Jocelyn for a walk and talk. The question hanging in the air, unspoken but clearly urgent: why was she not chosen to be Daisy's godmother? The answer is simple yet emotionally layered. Sasha, still healing from traumas both public and private, had the final say. She chose Felicia, a figure of unwavering strength and maternal grace, to share in this sacred responsibility. Jocelyn, visibly hurt but understanding, listens as Michael delicately walks her through not only Sasha's decision but also Willow's recent bombshell: she's marrying Drew. Jocelyn, her expression hardening with each word, urges her brother not to let Willow's impulsive decision ruin the day for Daisy. Her words aren't laced with bitterness, just concern. She knows how far Michael has come to rebuild his life for Daisy, and today, of all days, needs to be about celebration, not regret. Meanwhile, Cody arrives at Sasha's side bearing a soft, oversized gift, an absurdly large stuffed animal courtesy of Robert Scorpio and Holly Sutton. It's a gesture meant to make Sasha smile, but she's far from at ease. She finally confesses to Cody what she's been burying: Daisy has been the target of a series of strange, almost sinister incidents. Her toys mysteriously moved, her baby monitor intercepted, and more. Cody, playing the part of the rational optimist, tries to brush it all off as coincidence or benign malfunction. But even as he smiles, a shadow flickers across his expression. Could something more malicious be at play? Elsewhere in Port Charles, Carly and Jason find themselves reminiscing about Michael's baptism, particularly the moment the Quartermaines stormed in to disrupt the event. Carly, ever wary, mutters that she's not expecting any dramatics this time, but her voice betrays her nerves. Jason, calm and watchful as always, assures her that Sunny's security detail is airtight. No one will get close without being stopped. Still, Carly can't shake the feeling that something's about to go wrong, especially given the unresolved mystery behind the recent attempts on Sunny's life. At the same time, in a sleek office far removed from the emotional whirlwind of the church, Natalia Ramirez summons Brooke Lynn for a private conversation. Her tone is professional, but her eyes reveal deeper unrest. Natalia confesses that one of Sunny's financial investments, meant to be silent, secure, and clean, has turned toxic. It wasn't Sunny's fault, she claims, but the damage could trickle down to deception. Brooke Lynn, ever the strategist, asks why Natalia's coming clean now. Natalia doesn't dodge. She reflects bitterly on the wreckage of her personal life, particularly the pain she's inflicted on her children. She may not be able to fix the past, but perhaps she can protect something, someone, before another family is ruined. Over at Sunny's estate, Ada Justine Turner arrives with an innocuous-looking box. Inside? A softball glove. Turner assumes it's a veiled bribe, a reaction to a casual conversation they had about her old team. Sunny, genuinely confused, denies everything. But Turner isn't amused. She warns him that even if this was a misunderstanding, others won't see it that way. When Christina walks in and sees Turner, her composure falters. After Turner leaves, Sunny reassures Christina but quickly picks up the phone, his jaw clenched. Whatever Natalia had planned, it ends now. At the PCPD, Anna listens as Jordan vents about her latest run-in with Portia. A drink tossed in the face was only the latest chapter in a long, messy saga. Jordan admits that Portia's not wrong, she does still have feelings for Curtis. But that doesn't mean she intends to interfere. She's conflicted, vulnerable, unsure if even honesty could untangle what's become of their complicated history. Anna suggests a direct conversation, something raw and unscripted. Jordan hesitates, but the thought lingers. Curtis, meanwhile, is having a war of his own. In his office, Portia demands that they talk, no more delays. Curtis accuses her of deception, but Portia fights back, calling out his hypocrisy. After all, didn't he keep secrets, plotting behind Michael's back in the scheme against Drew? Her voice breaks. She still wants a future, a second chance. Against his better judgment, Curtis reaches for her, passion overtaking reason. But before anything can happen, Jordan bursts in, her face a mixture of heartbreak and resignation. The moment is shattered. Back at the church, the ceremony draws near. Sunny, Michael, Felicia, Brooke Lynn, and Chase all arrive, each carrying the weight of their own private storms. Brooke Lynn pulls Chase aside, her voice barely above a whisper. Deception's in trouble, she confides. She doesn't know how to tell Maxie. Chase, recognizing the link between the corrupted investment and Sunny, hushes her. He's been assigned to investigate Sunny's dealings. Her next words could compromise everything. Later, Anna intercepts Ada Turner with questions about a mysterious letter that ended up on her desk, meant for Chase, but far too sensitive to ignore. It references Sunny's financial ties, potentially criminal. Turner plays coy, but Anna has already read enough to suspect that this isn't an accident. Someone wants the truth out, and they've chosen the perfect day to blow it all wide open. As the first hymns of Daisy's baptism echo through the church rafters, peace hangs by a thread. The Corinthos family may be dressed in their Sunday best, but behind every smile lurks tension, regret, and unspoken threats. What was meant to be a day of light could very well end in shadow. And as the final candle is lit on the altar, it's clear that Port Charles is bracing for the storm that always follows the calm.